All right guys, welcome back to Project Merlendale. This is the nightmare house, if you guys can remember. We'll put a little link here for the video we shot in the beginning, where this is the project that we took over from a builder that foreclosed, and we bought it from the bank, and we completely ripped the whole house apart and rebuilt it. Well, now it's almost done. So you're getting to jump forward in time and see the house with, obviously we have all our landscaping in, the stucco is pretty much done, the interior is getting close to being completed, cabinets are in. I think the guys are setting countertops right now, tile is pretty much wrapping up. So you're gonna get to see some cool details, and we'll also take a look at the pool. So last time we were here, we were actually craning in the pool and dropping that off, and now you get to actually see it in place and see some of the details that are gonna go around it. So let's go inside and check it out. All right, so you can see we've actually got our driveway all completed. Our front porch is done. If you can imagine a nice big plant over there. Our stucco treatment is completed to kind of look like concrete, and then the rest of the house is white. So we've got our big pivot door here. We'll walk in, and then you get the grand effect right when you come in the front door. If you remember before, this thing was kind of dark and dingy with all the framing, but now that all the rock is up, the trim is in, the doors are in, you can really get the grand picture. Our floating steel stringer staircase is in. So let's check this out. We're in our den right now, and you can start to get an understanding of what the kitchen's gonna look like. Obviously it's not completed yet, but this is gonna be a really cool situation because we're gonna have all these slabs over here that are floating up on the wall, and then a nice big apron waterfall island. We've got some panels that are gonna go up to flush that situation up over there. The pantry's back there, and now we can actually walk outside and see the pool. So these doors open all the way up, and then we finally got our patio tile installed, and this is the pool that we craned in before. So you can see we've got our nice tile installed. It's not done yet, but the pool is here, everything's dialed in, and I'm gonna show you some details that these guys are building right now on the outside of the house. But it's gonna be a sweet patio. We're gonna do glass handrails all the way around and a glass wall right there. You can see in the time that we've last checked in, a couple of our neighbors have completed their homes, so the view is looking really good over there. We've got some nice brand new modern looking houses. Let's check out the rest of what we got in here. Now, an interesting detail that we have inside this house is something you might be able to notice, is there's a track on that ceiling. It goes up and around, and it follows that catwalk line, and it comes straight down this wall over here. And it actually goes all the way in the floor in front of the door, back in front of the fireplace, and then come with me over here. It turns and goes back up the wall and then back into the loop again. This is a architectural LED light, so this thing is gonna glow at night and give you some really cool ambient lighting. And we have some architectural lights in other places throughout the house. We sheetrocked in, you can't see them, invisible speakers that are actually hidden inside of the walls and ceiling in this space. So you're gonna get sound literally coming out of the walls in something that you can't see. The concept behind this house was hiding everything. And one of the cool details you'll notice over here is we spent a lot of time, energy, and of course money getting this neat little reveal right here between the casing and the sheetrock. And we had special millwork made so we could flush that in and get that look that we want, because typically your casing would go on top of the sheetrock, but we wanted this cool reveal so our baseboards and everything are actually flushed into the wall rather than being on top of the sheetrock. They're flushed in under the sheetrock with that cool reveal. So this is the first house we've done that on. It takes a lot of time and energy to get it done, but it looks super cool. Let's check out the master. So again, in the master, we've got a huge room. We've got a sweet fireplace right in front of us over here. And then we've got these nice two big double doors that go out into the same patio with the pool. So you'll have a nice view of the pool. You can imagine when those fountains are running on the pool, you get the water sound in here. So that'll be nice ambiance. So in here, actually, the guys today are working on some of our large slabs. So we're putting these black slabs, these large, they're I think about 4 foot by 8 or 9 foot tall. They put these slabs and they're cladding them around this hole. This is our vanity medium right here. So you've got vanities on both sides. And then we're gonna put the same black slabs on all these walls right here. You can see we've got the tile on the backdrop, which then flows into the floor. It's covered up, but you can see it a little bit over there. We've got this marble tile everywhere. And then we're gonna have these big black slabs, and the slabs are gonna coat the benches and everything too. So this is gonna be this really cool seamless look. And then now you can get really an understanding of the scale of this monstrosity of a master closet. We're gonna leave it blank because I think the client's gonna wanna pick out what they wanna put in here as far as the arrangement of the cabinets and everything. So we're gonna leave it blank for right now and let them choose. So in here actually with this shower, there are two completely separate showers here that run independently of each other. So two people can be in here, two benches, one big door in the middle. So this is a true dual shower. There's two toilets in here. So while it's one bathroom, everybody can be doing their own thing, independent of each other. Let's check out some more. Over here, we've got another spare bathroom that's literally so big it could be a master. Let's go upstairs and check out some of the features up there. So as we get up here, you again can see that architectural light that's gonna be super cool and following the catwalk here. We've got this cool loft space. You can see the guys are starting to work on some of the countertops over here. We've got the cabinets that are in, and we've got our tops going in. We got these cool floating shelves made out of the same cabinet material. This is gonna be a really cool loft space. So over here we have two more bedrooms. We'll check out one of them right here. You can see these bedrooms are super oversized. So much room in this house, oversized everything. This could be another suite. We've got a nice generous sized bathroom in here. Double vanity for guests, or if there's a couple staying, they can stay in here, and a nice big shower. So lots of space in all of these rooms in this house. This is super oversized. So let's check out the basement because there's a lot of cool stuff going on downstairs. All right, so into the basement, we've got a couple cool areas right here. This is what we're staging up as the gym for this house. We put in a little bar over here with a refrigerator, so you can put your drinks and what have you over here and have a space to work, but this is a big room. And what we have is a door that goes into the bathroom from the gym and from this side. So this is a dual function kind of powder room plus gym bathroom. And then we walk out here into the main space and you enter the grand opening here. And this is the main kind of rec space down in the basement. But we went ahead and put a full kitchen down here because it acts as a kitchen and as a bar. So you can serve your drinks, serve your food all right from this beautiful island that we're gonna build right here. There's a full refrigerator that's gonna go in here with the panel system, so it'll be flush in with the cabinets, dishwasher, sink. Everything is here minus cooking, and cooking can be added if you wanted to turn this basement into an apartment. You've got a door that gets you outside if you need to go outside, but if you look up on the ceiling, you're gonna see those same lights again, those same tracks that we haven't mudded in yet. But each one of those tracks, there's 3 of them that kind of make this room into 3 zones. So you have your kitchen zone, this will be your billiard zone, and as we walk over here, this is gonna be your living space zone. We'll go outside in a minute, but one cool feature that's right at the end of this whole medium is gonna be, this is a wine room. So you might be able to tell right here, there's a bit of a bump out on this wall. This bump out is gonna get wine racks. So you'll store wine on this thing right here. And then we're gonna have architectural LED lighting that lights this whole thing up from the front and the back. And then right here will be a big glass wall, and we'll put some cool material flanking the box on the sides. This is gonna be a big wow factor right here at the end, all lit up when you enter the basement. Super cool. Back off the back of the house, we've got another extremely large bedroom. Again, these bedrooms are just so absolutely massive. It has its own bathroom and closet, of course, but this is just such a large space, and this could definitely be the basement bathroom where people can get away from everyone else in the house if they wanted to. Backing up into another part of the house, this is where we're gonna get out the trusty old professional flashlight. Hello. Because we don't have power yet into the house. This room right here is actually the theater room. So this is an absolutely massive space right here that we are pre-setting up as a theater, and we're gonna leave it a blank canvas because we're gonna let the buyer come in here and do whatever they wanna do. But this is all set up, ready to go for a full theater, full sound, full integration and everything, but it's gonna be a blank canvas. So could be a theater, could be something else, depending on what the buyer's needs are. And then here in the basement, we have a couple other bonus flex rooms. But out here, walking into the back patio, you're gonna start to see some interesting features. On this back area, because we have a bit of a drop off the patio, I'm gonna show you guys a picture. In this render, this is the concept that we're going for. We're going for this kind of wood look on the back of the house that wraps and covers up the whole back of the pool. Okay, so now back here you can actually see this is gonna be our structure that's gonna hold all of that wood. We had this made custom from the fab shop out of aluminum. That's gonna be our structure that's gonna hold all this stuff. And we made 2 big window portholes here that flank and match this same size, so symmetry is there. So you can still get the light to come outside in, but maintain that look. But now that you can see this whole area underneath here is basically completed, you're seeing this is the wood that we're using. It's a Brazilian grappa wood, which is a super, super hard wood, and it can stand the test of time outdoors. All you have to do is oil it once or twice a year. That stuff is super cool and super expensive, but adds a really beautiful look. And the next thing is we're gonna take the same wood and put it up on the ceiling here. So that picture I just showed you of the outside of the house, it's gonna continue in up on the ceiling out here. So if we walk around out back, obviously we've got in our great landscaping, planted in some trees. You're starting to see the grid system that these guys are building here and on the back of the pool. Because I didn't want you to see all this ugliness back here. I mean, the side of the pool, it's not bad, but it's not great. So again, going back to the picture that I just showed you again, you're gonna see how this now comes together, because with this grid system, we're gonna apply that grappa wood on here. You'll have those 2 window portholes over there, and then it'll be open on the side. And this is gonna go all the way up and completely conceal all of this ugliness that's on the side of the pool. So from back here, your neighbors, everyone driving up, all they're gonna see is that beautiful Brazilian hardwood. And then on the top of this cage structure is what we're gonna attach our handrail to. So we have a nice, strong structure that we can attach everything to. It's aluminum, so it won't corrode, it won't rust, it won't turn brown. You don't have to paint it. It will stand the test of time. Set this here and forget it forever. So another thing, I mean, guys, look at this yard. This is like a football field. This ended up being so big back here. We ended up just sodding the whole thing, even though there's plenty of good grass over there. I mean, this is literally like you could play soccer out here with a group of your friends. So this is gonna be a cool house when it's all finished, because this house has so much to offer. And don't forget, we're in Chastain Park, one of the best neighborhoods in the city. Let's go back up top. So you can tell, guys, this is really starting to come together. Maybe another couple months and we're completed. But you know, one of the cool things, you can kind of get an idea for how it's gonna look. Again, this is what the render looks like for this room. And this is what we're dealing with right now. You can see that eventually we're gonna have our cool glass handrails. We'll get some stone put on that 2-sided fireplace. Obviously, this will all get finished. We got wallpaper going up there. Over here in the kitchen again. This is a render of what it's going to look like. And you can see that we live render it for the actual materials we're gonna use. And this is what we're dealing with now. You can start to see that vibe up here on the top, and this will all get stone and come down, stone here and down. So over there, that'll all get flushed up. So it's gonna be pretty exciting to see how this all finishes up. So stay tuned, guys, more to come. We're gonna keep you updated as we get further along, start turning some of this stuff on. See you soon.